I live my life a certain way. I will say it is viviendo el sueño. What that means is I'm living a dream. What does living a dream mean to you? What is your dream?
My dream is to be like a local singer. People would know who I am, but not so big that like I can't still communicate with my family, my friends.
Wow.
But big enough so that people would know who I am and that I will have like songs
Yeah.
and music because I love music.
Okay. What when you hear music, what does music mean to you?
Music for me is personally helping me through stuff like even school. I know school is people like school, but school is still school. Like I mean, when I'm doing homework, it helps. Music helps. Like music helps you get through anything. Like no matter what you're feeling, like even if it's a slow song, I still feel happy about it because it's music. I mean, wow.
How old are you?
I'm 11 years old.
11 years old.
Yep.
Who are some of your influences?
Michael Jackson, Whitney Houston, Rihanna, Tori Kelly, definitely Tori Kelly. I love Tori Kelly. And there's so many people. There's so many artists.
What would it mean to you to win the opportunity?
It would mean a lot to me because then I would have music to like support who I am so that if I go to auditions for like different shows and like music companies, then I can say I have my own original song and that would make me seem more professional. And I like being professional.
So Drew, you seem really comfortable with the mic, and you're just a natural. So I have to ask you, do you do this a lot?
No, I've been to some interviews, but not like these interviews. Like I've talked to people, but I don't know why I feel so comfortable. My father said it's because I'm not afraid to get in front of anything, get in front of anybody. So, I mean,
So you just think it's in your blood?
yeah, I think if it's a microphone, then it's a microphone. It's not a monster. You shouldn't be afraid of it.
Yeah.
So your shirt says the answer is music. Talk a little bit about that. What made you rock that shirt?
A lot of people ask, what is your favorite thing? And then I was like, the answer is music. I mean, I love music, and because it was very sparkly. So I wanted to wear it.
So tell me, because you're talking about how it sparkles, and so obviously you like sparkles. Talk about like just like your swag and how you carry yourself.
I like a lot of tennis shoes. I wear tennis shoes a lot. But I still like wearing, I don't like wearing skirts.
Yes.
But I like
me
wearing
either.
jeans and hoodies, stuff like that. But if I have to wear a dress, I will wear one, just so that I will still show the appeal that I'm not a boy.
Well, I think it's very clear that you're not a boy. Thank you so much for being
You're welcome.
with
Thank
us.
you.
And I'm excited to hear you. I saw your video on the website actually, and so you're pretty amazing.
Thank you.
I wish you the best.
I wish me the best too. Anything can happen. Anything.
All right.
Good job. That
That's
was
so
good.
great.
That was great.
Awesome. Very good. Yep.
Good.
Thank you.
All right.
Your blood.
It is in the blood.
Very good interview. Okay. Next on out.
Superman, fly away. Excuse me.
Awesome.
Thank
Pardon?
Awesome.
You heard me?
Sounds
Did you see
awesome.
her?
Yes, she's awesome. Superstar.
She just said that.
What was her name? The first name?
Drew.
She sounds good.
She's saying, listen, I remembered her. I need to post her on my website.
Hey, look, I'm not gonna do that. My leg. You said right there it up.
How many students have
I think today is supposed to be 10.
No, I gotta show you on
I
Keisha.
think it's a
On
total
Keisha, like,
of 20.
this is so funny.
Matter of fact, no, I think it's a total of 18. And we gotta get all this stuff going on today.
Yeah, that's a lot.
All right.
Get a haircut.
sure who's wrangling them in here. One of them's next.
And they said, why you wear? I said, a lot of people ask about why I like music. Like, what I like
Are you
the
next
most.
for the
And I
interview?
said,
Yes, because I have two different cities, so
Whoever's next. Someone.
now you would have kept them calling me, so I had to turn off the. I'm at work.
Yep, you have a seat right there.
Okay, sounds good. All right.
Bear with me a second.
Yeah.
Oops, sorry. Hey, Raymond, you guys are.
Okay, can you tell everybody your name and your school that you attend?
My name is Kate Brunatz, and I attend Broadrun High School.
Kate, what does music mean to you?
Music for me is a medium to not only connect with people on, a musical level, that like innate sense of rhythm that we all have within, but also to our vulnerabilities, and it's a way of, connecting with others. And for me personally, like I like to describe myself as a humanitarian first, and then music's my medium. And luckily, within the past year, I've been able to bring that dream to fruition. I was personally really taken by this cause for pediatric cancer, and there's an organization called St. Baldrick's where people brave the shave and shave their heads, enable of like getting money and producing funds for the cause and getting treatments, as well as like donating hair to help those who can't have it. And there was no one in my family who's personally gone through cancer, but I know friends and I've seen people gone through it, and it's so heartbreaking. And through my music and online, I have a YouTube channel.
Yes. Tell everybody your YouTube channel.
My YouTube channel is youtube.com/thebeaniefool. But yeah, YouTube is my creative space where I post my original songs, my covers as well. And over the past couple of years, through being on YouTube and everything, I've been able to gain like a small following of 4,000 subscribers. And it's been really great. And through YouTube, completely through my own music and through posting covers, that's how I raise money for my cause.
Awesome.
And then also every Friday at my school, I would play music in the morning, and sometimes people would donate, and we ended up raising $2,500.
I love it.
And it was all through music. And now that I've had a taste of that, like that's all I want to do with my life. Because I think a lot of times we like to pretend, especially like now with like politics and the news is crazy right now, we like to polarize ourselves and pretend that that we're not all human and that we don't all have something that connects us. But I feel like music is so powerful because it takes those vulnerabilities and all the things that we're afraid to say and afraid to connect with, and it puts them out there. And you don't even have to like know the same language as someone. You can hear a song and you're there. You are that person. And through my like past project and like when I shaved my head, the first couple weeks of going to school, people were really nice, but there were also some people, high school is tough sometimes, who weren't so nice. But I really got to put myself in the shoes of someone else who didn't have the choice whether or not they wanted to keep their hair. And I think that is really important. to what music does, you know?
When you get to writing your songs, is it from what you see around you, or where do you get your inspirations from?
Oftentimes it is from what I see around me, because as being 16, I haven't personally gone through a lot of like strife and hardship. Yeah, my life is pretty grand. You know, I live in a great house. I got food on my table. I got a roof. It's great. You know, but yeah. It's but you know, again, music breaks down that barrier, and through my songs, I don't know, it encapsulates like emotions of other people, and there are times where I'll go through hardship, hardship, I guess like heartbreak and stuff like that, and I can write about that, but at the same time, I'm still really passionate about social issues and things I see. I'm also a peer counselor at my school, so I get an insight on what people who are much less fortunate than I and what they go through. And I have that unique opportunity to take their struggles and to turn them into a message that can connect with others. And that's what I try to do with my music.
So Kate, it sounds, well, you're pretty well versed and wise beyond your years. Let me just say that.
Yes, absolutely.
And with you, it seems like there's this dichotomy that exists. Like I'm looking at your attire, and you are definitely connected with your age, right? And I'm probably around the same. You know, I dress similarly, but you have that one side, but then there's this old soul. Right? And so I'm trying to figure out how you came to the place of this perspective of the world, because not a lot of young people think the way in which you do, because you talked about some people in your school who were happy for you when you cut your hair and they gave you compliments, but there were others who did say positive things about your hair. So I'm trying to figure out right now, Kate, how did you come to this perspective of seeing the world in the way in which you're seeing it? How did you say, okay, I want to do a cause, I want to do something else, and I want to use my music to do that? How did you get there?
I think it was honestly through YouTube, and just, you know, for me, YouTube is where the internet meets together, and where I get to see different perspectives of all these different lifestyles from like different continents, and I can talk with a person from a different continent and absorb what they're going through, and see like a live video of that happening. And through just like posting covers, I used to be really shy, and I would not talk to anyone, and I would stay in my room, and I just, like, if my parents were coming up the stairs, I would feel so self-conscious of me singing that I would like quiet down, you know? But then one day, I think there was something in me that just knew that I wanted to connect. So I started posting videos, and people started commenting, people from different countries, and then I look into them, and I network with them, and I see what struggles they're going through. And then YouTube in general, there's just so many different outlets and so many different places to see things. And then, you know, YouTube, I feel like it's kind of like a model of me being thrown out into the real world, because it's not always people, because you have like this element of like being anonymous behind like a username and stuff. So people feel they have the strength to say very nice things, but they also have the strength to say very not so nice things. And when you are exposed to that on a regular basis, and I post like at least a video each week, and I've been doing that since like the 6th grade, so it's been a while, you know, you have to decide at a point how you're going to respond to criticism, and how you're going to respond to people who are having a bad day. And honestly, and I've learned this through YouTube, like in the beginning, you know, your innate sense when someone is like, oh, you stink, you shouldn't be online, you want to be like, well, you stink, you know? Like that's what you immediately want to do. But I found by doing that in my early years, it doesn't bring you anything. It's not fulfilling. It just builds up anger, and it, you know, there's no progress there. But then I switched a couple of years ago as I got older, and when somebody would leave something mean, I would say, you know what, thank you for giving me a try. I'm sorry I didn't connect with you. And 9 times out of 10,
Yeah.
9 times out of 10, the person would come back, reply to me, and say, I'm so sorry. I was having a bad day, and
Yeah.
I really didn't mean it.
Yeah.
And I think that's what really built it in for me. Because, you know, we're not just like these face value creatures who cut off each other, you know? As soon as I made that connection and I said that, you know, I'm sorry that it didn't connect with you, they connected with me. And I think that, and that's such a small thing, but I think it's really instilled in me because of that, and yeah.
It sounds like in your journey of being on YouTube and your first time getting up there exposed you to this ability to connect. I'm just reiterating what you're saying.
Definitely.
To connect with other people and hear their struggles. So it kind of helped you want to help other people
Of course.
in the process. And so the last question I want to ask you is why you decided to wear the attire you have on. It's definitely a reflection of who you are. So tell us a little bit more about that.
Okay, well, I like to describe my style as funky classic. So,
Right, the dichotomy.
Yeah. So I love my parents, and they instill a lot of things in me, and I'm actually really into like jazz music and like old Sinatra, and I just got a Nat King Cole vinyl for $1 at the record store yesterday. It was so exciting. But at the same time, like I love new music and like the new age and like alternative. Like my favorite artist of all time is Lorde, and I feel like she's very different,
Really good.
but she's so cool and she owns it. So I have like old school kind of lace, and this is my dad's old watch.
Nice.
But at the same time, you know, I have my rings, I have my kind of like urban jacket. So, you know, I'm like a mutt. I think I'm like a mutt. Yeah, but yeah.
Well, thank you so much for joining us for this interview, and
Oh,
we
thank
wish
you.
you the best. I can't wait
Thank
to hear
you.
you.
Yeah. Thank you guys very much. Have a good
Good
day.
job.
Thanks.
That was a 10-minute interview. That's the longest we've done.
Oh,
It
sorry.
was great. It was great.
Cool. Alright, well, have a good rest of your day. Thank you very much.
Okay, have fun. I'll send you a picture.
Oh, awesome. Thank you very much. It was so nice meeting you.
Her swag definitely connects with who she is.
No doubt. And it's crazy because you have somebody like that.
Okay, thank you.
We didn't realize it was 10 minutes. She just going. The content is great.
All you have to do is just keep it going.
Hello. 1 second.
How are you? You can have a seat right here in the middle. Yes, please.
Yep, no problem.
How you doing, man? How you doing? We're just gonna have a conversation.
Not great
Relax.
at that, but
You can.
Well, it's
Yeah,
not
it's gonna be easy. Okay. Tell everybody your name and what school you attend.
So I'm Maddie Graham, well, Madeline, but Madeline's kind of old lady-ish, so. Yeah, so I go to Eastern Middle School. I'm in their Humanities and Communications magnet, so it's really fun.
My question to you is, what does music mean to you?
So basically, I'm not a big talker. I mean, unless it's with my friends, I talk a lot to my friends and people I like, but I don't like to talk that much to people I don't know. So music is kind of a way of having a conversation without talking.
Sorry. Alright, let me start that again. I'll put a lock on that door.
I think he just leaned up against it.
And I'll make a little more.
Okay.
So should I start from?
What does music mean to you?
So I'm not a big talker, except, I mean, I'm sure my friends will tell you differently, but to people I don't know, I'm kind of awkward in conversations. So music is a way of having a conversation without talking. It's a conversation, it's emotion without having to, it's expression and emotion without having to actually talk. So.
Who are some of your musical influences? When you have somebody that you just, their music just means so much to you.
So I don't like modern music. My favorite artists, well, I love Stevie Nicks and Fleetwood Mac. That's probably my all-time favorite band, favorite artist. I also like the Beatles, Billy Joel, just sort of that era.
That's so interesting to me. So how did you get exposed to that old school music?
So, well, my dad likes, yeah, my dad and my mom both like Fleetwood Mac. And then the Beatles, my best friend, she just loves the Beatles. So I went over to her house, I think we were about 11, and she goes, let's play a game. And she wants to play Beatles trivia. And I'm like, I've never heard of this band. She goes, your life is incomplete.
What does this show, The Opportunity, what does it mean to you?
It's opportunity. So, although I'm open to conversation, I do like to perform.
Yes.
And I also do musical theater. So basically, the opportunity to record at such a young age is just really amazing. And to be able to write and actually get it produced, that's just fantastic.
So Maddie, now that you've gotten comfortable, I know you wish you could just sing a song right now instead of having this conversation with us. But so talk a little bit about like your style. Like what is your style of music? Not what you listen to, but when you put together your own original music, what comes out?
So I try to be kind of, I don't know, poetic.
Yes.
Yeah. The thing I always liked about Stevie Nicks is that her lyrics were kind of a puzzle, and so I like having the emotion there, having to figure it out.
Yes.
Sort of, because in life emotion isn't always clear, so I don't think it should be in music either.
Yeah. So it sounds like because you don't do a lot of conversation, you do a lot of listening and paying attention to people's emotions, and that's really good. So I commend you for that. Talk a little bit about the attire that you have on. Why did you decide to wear what you have on?
So I suppose I'm not allowed to say I just found it on the floor?
That is totally okay, because I know the feeling of not having laundry done and just having to pull something out of the closet.
So most of my clothes, I kind of like feminine, but something off. I like to be, I don't like mainstream, just like I don't like mainstream music, I'm not much into mainstream fashion. So, I mean, some things about mainstream fashion I like to take and then just change, and like I'm the kind of person who steals her mom's clothes from the 70s.
So you're a creator of sorts. That's what it sounds like.
Yeah.
So we are so glad that you are here with us today, Maddie. We're looking forward to hearing you, and we wish you the best for the competition.
Well, thank you.
Thank you.
All right, thank you very much.
Good job.
Thank you.
That was great. Okay.
You do a great job communicating.
Thank you.
All right, just watch your step there. Thank you.
Thank you.
These kids are better than adults.
It's crazy.
Yeah.
And they're all so different. All of them.
Yeah.
That's why you find me behind the camera. I don't like to be out front. And
keep them guessing, right?
Yeah.
So, how many have we interviewed so
I
far?
think that was 4 or 5.
Spike.
Maddie, Kate, Drew, Monet, and the first girl, what's her name? Danae, something like that. Thank you. So we've done 5. We have 5 more.
Okay.
Cool.
Come through. Come on through.
I really like that camera.
Thank you.
I think I particularly like it because it has the little poof at the top.
That's the Death Star. You should see this other one. My cats go crazy when I take this thing out. Looks like a hamster. And the kids always try to stick it on the cat's head.
And because I'm a teacher, like every time I look at this thing that you have your camera set up on, I think of a projector screen. Like,
Oh, yeah. Yeah. Yeah, my wife's a teacher too. What grade do you teach?
well, I'm actually just doing. So now I'm full-time just Cage-Free Voices.
Oh, okay.
Which is educational entertainment, bringing education and entertainment together. But I used to teach in K through 12, so middle
Okay.
and high school. I've taught at the university level and also in adult education.
Great, that's awesome.
Yeah, that is cool. Very cool. How we doing, guys? Everyone okay?
We good.
You
We
working out?
halfway through.
Yeah, look at me. I'm like sweating, dying over here. Y'all sitting all comfortable. Are you all ready for
Yes.
for them?
All
All
right.
right, let's do it.
We're ready.
Let's crank them in, crank them
Yeah,
out.
let's get it out. Get it over it.
DJ Flex, you be so serious, you be like, so.
But you bring them back.
He's so
You bring 'em
professional.
back. You bring them back.
Yeah, we take.
Yeah.
He's going pretty good. Just hearing these interviews, it's like
Yeah, they're
really
really
good
good.
substance, a lot of substance.
And it's not like they
Pace.
had the questions beforehand,
Right.
so.
It's crazy
A lot of times
because
that's
they're
the hardest.
all of them are different.
Right.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's like every personality.
And that's the hardest thing. I mean, you can know what you want to say, but when you're asked on the spot and then your mind just blanks out, and then you're like, oh man.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
But yeah, they're doing good.
Mm-hmm.
So we got 10. Oh, we're doing 15. 10?
No, 10. I think it's 10. It's 10.
Here we go.
Hello.
Hi.
How are you?
Oh, I saw you.
Is this where?
Is this for you?
Thank you.
Watch out.
Oh. That's my stuff.
We're still live streaming.
Alright, so. Okay, just give me a second.
Relax. Nobody but us.
Real chill conversation.
Yeah. Somebody is jamming.
We'll add to the atmosphere of the record. Okay, whenever you guys are ready.
Okay, can you tell everybody your name and your school that you attend?
My name is Abby Talia, and I go to the Baltimore School for the Arts in Baltimore City.
Abby, what does music mean to you?
Music can mean a lot of things when I think of it. It can be therapy. It can have a strong, powerful message, so it can be political. It can be whatever you want it to be. And for me, I think I use it like many people to escape. And not that my parents have provided me with like, I'd say the perfect life. You know, they came from Ghana, West Africa, and moved here, and they've made it so I've lived a very comfortable life. But
being a person of color also has its roadblocks, and being a female and whatever it may be, and first world problems. So just to escape, and especially as college is approaching, I always feel like I don't have a plan. And music is such a like shaky type of business to go into. Nothing is guaranteed.
Right.
So I think I can just like chill out and play my guitar and be like, okay, I'm fine. It's okay. So it's an escape.
Now you say your parents are from Ghana.
Mm-hmm.
So what is the difference between music around the world?
Okay, so here we go. So in Ghana, we have a very particular genre, and it's called hip life. And so hip life is a blend of hip hop and Afro pop. And so you always have a certain type of beat. It's just whenever you hear
I
it.
think I heard your accent coming out.
Whenever I talk about Ghanaian culture, I have to like
Go
spice it
ahead,
up,
go all the way in.
make my aunts proud. So there's always, it's just this type of light that you hear. You can, any mood you're in, take it out, it can take it away. And I think the difference when I was just in Ghana in January, and there is so much passion. So much passion. They use it in school to get the kids' attention. We went to a school, they had the drums, and the kids were like, they shut right up. There's so much passion, so much dedication. And here, I feel like you have kids who love music, of course, but like with the shyness, they're like, do I really like music? And in Ghana, it's like, music, let me show you what I can do.
Right.
It's a lot.
Who are some of your musical influences?
Do we have 2 hours? No, I like Jhené Aiko. I love Tori Kelly. I love Ed Sheeran. And then I love like Wizkid, who is a Nigerian artist. I love like anything that sounds good. And I also really love Kehlani because she gets her crowd type. She has lyrics that are popping and a voice that's popping. So I just, whatever sounds good, it doesn't matter.
So I'm going to piggyback off of DJ Flex, and before I ask this question, I just need to say that I have a sister, girlfriend who is from Ghana. I absolutely love you guys. You guys are amazing.
No shade to Nigeria.
So if you feel the need to go into your Ghanaian accent, come out, please. But so I want to ask you the question about you. You talked about your musical influences here over in the United States. Talk about your musical influences from Ghana.
So there's one man, his name is Reggie Rockstone, and he is like, they call him the godfather of hip life, and that's big. And one little twist is that he was my mom's classmate in school, so she knew him.
Yeah.
So she's like, oh, come listen to your uncle. Da, da, da. And so he's amazing. He plays like 1 million instruments. Music is, he has these dreads, this edgy look, and he's so intellectual. He's such an intellectual. So he's a big one. And then like my dad, it's kind of, he's not a musician. He's a computer technician, but he can brighten up any room with his voice. And like, he's not the best singer, but he puts his body into it. He can pick up the congos and be like, come on, let's go. He can make a beat in the house. He'll be sitting. I aspire to be like him. I aspire to be like him.
How does the Ghanaian culture come out in your music?
So I really want to like, I feel like I've been a bit Americanized in my music, and of course I want to branch into like hip life and things like that, but right now when I'm writing, like what comes out is just whatever is meaningful. I don't know if that makes sense or not, but
makes absolute
yeah,
sense.
when it comes out like a bit American, but of course I want to make music where I can share it with my family, and they're like, oh, you're making us proud. And so it hasn't quite found its place permanently right now, and that's because I'm so young and I have time. But
it's you coming out.
It's me coming out. So I'm not only Ghanaian, but I am American. So I'm Ghanaian American. So just wait.
Talk a little bit about your attire. Why you decided to wear what you have on.
So I like to wear a lot of white. just because I feel like with my dark skin, like it just brings it out, you know, I feel like chocolate. And so I was gonna wear these jeans, but it just wasn't working out, so I just put on these like legging type of pants thing, and so I have my white Converse, they're a bit dirty. And I just like a lot of lace. I like to feel like graceful, because I don't think I'm very graceful, so I like to put it on my body and I can roll with it. And then I like things that are like kind of simple, but not simple. But I think simplicity is always key, so yes.
Well,
yes.
we are so excited that you're here with us today, and we're
Thank
looking
you.
forward to hearing from you. We wish you the best.
Thank you
so much.
Thank you. Thank you. You guys made that really enjoyable. I was like,
You made that awesome.
oh God.
Yeah,
Woo.
we enjoyed it.
Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you very much.
Thank you very much. I appreciate it. Oh, my Vaseline. Can't be crusty.
Man, I love these kids.
Oh man.
Four more. So this, what he's shooting is going to be on the WPGC site?
Yeah, we just don't know what yet.
Okay, what portions of it?
Right, because everybody's not gonna make the cut. So the ones who do make the cut, we'll put a position side.
Oh, cool. How many people are going to the next round?
Good question. Good question. I think it's gonna be good question.
I'll wait to find out.
Yes. One thing I do know is that
Waiting for the next one?
Yep.
the next round is going to be the final round is going to be April 22nd.
So yours is right after ours. I sure could.
Yeah, yours is 15th. Yep. And 22nd.
Yes, sir.
I gave you a check.
Hey, how are you doing, David?
Okay,
Good to
sorry.
meet you.
Hey, Sheba, we've never met in person.
Oh, thank you for everything.
Thank you for everything.
Okay, I'm sorry to interrupt. I just
No,
want
you're
to
good.
say-
You good, David?
Hey, Dave.
Yeah.
Oh, I finally get to see my name right next to a David in emails. David and Bathsheba.
Right here?
Sound like a problem.
We can have a seat right here. All right, thanks, man. All right. Switch it up again. Okay, just bear with us a minute here.
Just a conversation. Relax.
Don't let all this equipment.
We're all just people. You know?
Use my balance here. Leaning too far. Okay. Are you all set?
I'm ready to.
Okay, give me 1 second. Alright. And I'm all set.
Okay, cool. Can you tell everybody your name and the school that you attend?
My name is Alyssa Flaherty, and I go to Central Middle School in Edgewater, Maryland.
What does music mean to you?
It actually means a lot to me. I've been singing a lot throughout my life, and it definitely just, it makes me really happy. And even if I'm kind of having an off day, I just kind of go back to my room and sing, and it definitely puts me in a better mood and more focused. And yeah.
So it helps you get more focused.
Yes.
If you could use your musical abilities to change the world, how would you do that?
I would use it to bring peace and happiness to the world, because knowing me, it makes me really happy and it makes me feel at peace. And I really think it helps others and impacts others in a lot of different ways. And I think that could be a really important thing for the world.
Is music a part of your dream?
Yes, definitely.
And if that's the case, how important is it to dream?
It means a lot to me. I mean, in the future, that's all I see myself doing. I just want to perform and sing and show everyone what I can do and really just express myself and do what I love to do and have others support me and have the support of others.
Who are some of your musical influences?
Adele, definitely. Her voice is amazing. I really love Taylor Swift and how she writes her music and definitely her composure and how she, she's clean and keeps herself together and is really, just really influences me and helps me know what I want to be if I were to become like her. And I think Bruno Mars is an amazing performer. I mean, he really cannot get better than that. He's amazing. He's insane.
So Alyssa, I could tell by the way you smiled when you said Bruno Mars that you also think he's probably attractive.
Oh yeah, definitely.
So Alyssa, what grade are you in?
I'm in 8th grade.
You're in 8th grade. Oh, this is a great start for you. I'm so excited for you. So that means you're what, 13?
Yes.
13 is a great age to get started. Talking, you said that Adele and everyone else that you've been influenced by, they seem to be polished and have themselves together. And I could tell with your attire that you're very much together with your Michael Kors boots. I love them. I mean, I can tell. So talk a little bit about not just why you selected the attire, but how it reflects you.
I think attire and just the way you present yourself is a really big deal because, I mean, if I walked in here with jeans that were ripped and, I mean, I feel like appearance is just a big deal because it shows kind of your personality and definitely reflects me because I'm preppy, but I also like a little bit of edge to my clothes and a little bit more uniqueness. So yes, I have Michael Kors boots, but I also like to lounge in Uggs and stuff, and I really just think it's a big deal because I know, let's say it's a fancy event, I'm gonna walk in there in something that I like and it's nice. And it's pretty, but it's also classy. And classy is a really big deal when it comes to my attire because I want to come across classy and have really good composure.
So you do look classy and edgy, and I was going to ask you what made you put together, because I'm really digging the netted part at the top with the t-shirt kind of vibe coming over it. What made you put those two items together?
I don't really know. I just kind of was like, oh, that's probably cute underneath this, and I tried it on. And I was like, oh, I like this. So I was like, let's go.
So are you at a place where you feel really comfortable in your skin?
Mm-hmm.
How'd you get there?
I just kind of keep it, I just think down to earth. And one big thing in my family is religion. And so they're really Catholic, and that's a big deal because knowing, I don't know what I would do without that because God, I know that He's there for me and I know that I can lean on Him. And it's a really big deal, especially going through middle school and all this drama with girls and friends and guys. It just helps me so much more.
So let me just say, your parents did a great job raising you. You're in the 8th grade and you're okay with expressing how you feel about God. Some people feel nervous about talking about that or being in a setting such as this, and they think, I can't say anything about what I truly believe, so I commend you for that. And I'm really excited to have you, to interview you because I think you're going to be great. And I wish you the best. I can't wait to see you.
Thank you.
Okay. All right, great. Thank you very much.
Thank you. Thank you.
I think we're still there.
Who's next?
Alyssa. We have 3 left, right?
So.
Yeah. love the sound of that.
That's everything.
It sounds important.
All kinds of stuff going on.
Like work is being done.
If there's no one here, you can go. All right. It's all right. No break. No rest for the wicked. Is it going well in here?
Yeah.
Did you post it? I can repost it. Did you post it on Facebook, the live stream?
It's on my website.
All right, I'll share your website.
Yeah. It's doing something funky. It's taking a while to catch up, so you're seeing old feed.
But that's fine. But as long as something's there, I'll share your
fine,
website. Yeah. Cool.
I tell everybody just chill.
Yeah.
You know, it's just us. We just chilling. We not.
I am nervous though.
What's your name?
Janelle.
Janelle. Like, just act like you with your family. Just chilling, have a conversation, because we just people with like a bunch of titles behind us, and that's it. We just like you do. Who you say your name? What's it?
Janelle.
Janelle?
Yeah.
Okay, I want to make sure I do it right.
Okay.
Yeah.
And you are good to go.
Okay, tell everybody your name and the school you attend.
Janelle Gabo, and I'm homeschooled.
Homeschool.
Awesome.
Okay. So, music. What does it mean to Janelle?
It actually means a lot because, yeah, like it's background. My grandfather is Phil Gilbo. He's a famous trumpet player. He's in a jazz encyclopedia. He played with Otis Redding, Ray Charles, Count Basie, and a lot more.
Wow.
How was growing up with that music influence around you all the time?
My dad used to like play the piano like all the time. When he get home from school and he asked me to sing for him. I was kind of nervous with singing. I didn't sing a lot, and I didn't know I really wanted to do it. I mean, I knew I wanted to do it when I was around 4, but I didn't really get like okay at it till I was like 8, and then I turned 12. Like through the years, I've been practicing singing since I was 8. I started it. And
How is it for you expressing yourself in music?
how do I do it?
Yeah, well, how is it like, okay, because you seem nervous in this interview, right? But I know that if you was behind a piano or whatever you do, it would be easy for you.
Yeah.
So can you explain a little bit about that?
What I do? I don't play the piano. I mean, I'm learning how to do it, and I'm learning how to play the guitar, but I'm mostly programming using Reason Z,
that's
Logic X.
Yeah.
Wow, you
YouTube.
That's the lie behind it all. Yes, girl, you need to be working here.
Since I'm homeschooled, I get a lot of time doing it, and last year I got an offer from We Are Instrumental, and it's basically a group where everybody, you know, kind of just like gets together, and some people did collabs together, and they were just doing YouTube covers, and we get permission to post them with something called We Are the Hits, and I did that for like the year, and then they went independent, so I had to go independent. And I've been still doing covers and using We Are the Hits to post them, and I've been working on tracks. It takes me about hours. It takes me hours. Like it took me 6 hours to do one. It took me about 4 hours to do another. But it's fun. I like working with it all.
Who are some of your favorite artists?
I like Jhené Aiko
Yes. Why?
because of her message and her vibe that she gives me through her music, and her words mean something. I mean, some of her songs are almost depressing because it's behind a death of her brother. Most of them that I've heard, those are my favorites actually, and it kind of reminds me of when, okay, basically my song Dreaming was made after my uncle passed last year. So she's a beautiful woman. She's inspiring to me, and I love her music.
If you, what would it mean to you if you won the opportunity? You won the whole thing.
I'm just nervous about this whole thing because I'm not sure where I'm not sure where I stand with the others. It's nerve-wracking. I'm pretty anxious about it. I actually almost couldn't sleep last night because of this and thinking about if I would get first place, if I win the whole thing, or if I win second place, third place. But I feel like I would. I feel like I have the potential to win it because my sound is unique compared to everybody else. I mean, everybody else has a unique sound, but
It's not as
I'm different. I'm different.
So Janelle, girl, what's going on? I'm so excited that you're up here. And my question to you is, I was listening to you talk about homeschooling, and I have a nephew who's being homeschooled, and then I have a couple of little kids that are like playmates to my daughter who are also homeschooled. How has homeschooling impacted your ability to pursue your music?
I mean, it makes everything easier because I could stay up late and I could wake up at any time and I'd be done in a few hours. Sometimes I procrastinate. I'm a procrastinator, but I have my own schedule.
Good.
Like I don't have to go through first period, second period, all these periods. I don't even know that system because I'm not in high school. So, I mean, I'm a freshman and I'm doing more advanced things like I'm doing integrated physics and chemistry and and I'm doing sophomore English and it's easy.
So I need to go ahead and make that move for my child.
And I mean, it makes everything easier. So when I'm finished, I could just go on a program and I could try and make something of mine, or I could try and think about like if I want to post a cover, if I'm like, okay, which song do I want to do? I want to do this song, so I could start on it, and I can just like push that aside. I can talk to my friends, and then I get back on it, and then finish it off.
Let me ask you this, homeschooling is what you're doing right now, but do you see yourself going to college?
I do, yes. I mean, there was this one college I visited last year. It was Full Sail University in Florida. I am kind of interested in that one, but I'm trying to see if there's any other college that I might like attending. Like, I want it to be like music-wise, either that or I would, if the music doesn't work out for me, I would probably do business.
Oh, that's fine.
I know, because you have all the engineering background. I mean, you still could be in the music industry and do all of the background. You know, most of the producers get paid the most money. Anyway. But I'm looking at your attire. How does your attire connect to who you are? Or your music?
It basically shows off how it shows off my energy, but you know, it's kind of like, okay, I'm an introverted person, but I'm extroverted at the same time.
Yeah.
It's basically showing off my extroverted side.
Yeah.
Makes me approachable because I like when people approach me instead of approaching other people because I'm shy. I don't.
Yeah.
It's complicated. Like
No,
if I approach someone, it's like a short awkward conversation. And when somebody comes to me, it's like a nice conversation. Like one of the contestants in Kate, she approached me and we had a nice conversation. She was really nice.
So you like other people initiating conversation because it makes it easier and you don't have to do all the questioning. Because
she did all the questioning and I asked her a few questions myself too.
It sounds like you're one of those people who likes to like live inside your head and process information.
Yeah.
I'm like that, and people think I'm extroverted, but I'm like an extroverted introvert.
Yeah.
So I completely get it, and we are so glad to have you here today. I'm glad you finally got relaxed and realized, girl, we just on this forever. But thank you so much, and I'm looking forward to hearing from you. I can't wait. So the best of luck to you.
Thank you.
Great job.
Thank you.
Thank you very much.
You said you're doing integrated physics and all these courses. So you should, if you are applying to colleges besides Full Sail, which is a great audio engineering music company, university in Florida, apply to Stanford. They have a great music science and technology program. It's a lot of local radio stations around there, like 106 KMEL. They have a university radio station, also you're in California, so entertainment.
Yeah.
LA is a 6-hour drive, you know what I mean, like a 1-hour flight, so just consider that for the next 3 years.
Okay.
Yeah, he is like the dude that you
She said reason, I'm like,
know what I heard. So look, I don't know a lot about all of that stuff when I talked to you, but I heard Logics, and I was like, oh man.
You got options, so good stuff.
Thank you very much.
Oh, you're welcome. Bye.
We have 2 more, right?
What was her name?
Oh, I got pizza.
Her name was Janelle.
I'm gonna need like headshots and names and stuff to remember all the list of that.
I have to. I think I've been in practice of remembering names, like from teaching classes. You have like 20 people.
Yeah.
I'm the worst.
Oh yeah.
Absolute worst.
But you know
That's
what?
my man.
I know people.
Yeah. 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 And when you can't remember.
This lady.
What's that, sis?
Yeah, I'm terrible.
Yeah, I'm terrible when it comes to like remembering people that you just meet in passing.
Yeah.
And when you are teaching a class and the year starts, all the students, of course, they remember your name.
Of course,
they give you a hard time.
Yeah.
Because like after a week, you can't remember all of their names. It's like, you only have one name to remember. So who do we have left?
I think we're down to 2 more, 2 or 3.
What's the time, Matt? Matt? Okay, we gotta crank these out in like the next 10 minutes.
Yeah, I'm ready when you are.
I'm not gonna get to see them, but I'll see them on the website. Something smells good.
Yeah, I
And
know.
I was trying to put a name to it. It's some kind of chicken.
What's that?
What I'm smelling.
There's some pizza downstairs. Might be pizza.
I can't have that. If it has
Pagano.
tomatoes on it.
Whatever. Can't have that thing. Smells good.
I smell cheese. What is that? You see where the mic is on that, and it looks like a little yellow piece by the wire. What is that?
Which mic? Oh, it's probably that tape, full piece of tape. Is that what you're talking about? Hanging on the wire. Two or 3 more, they said.
Come on.
Okay. I got them grabbing the last couple.
So it's 3 or 2?
I don't know. It says 2, possible 3. And there's a whole bunch of pieces on there if you guys can.
Yeah, I saw that.
What's the name of the studio?
Mixmaster Studios.
It's nice.
Yeah, a lot of rooms. in there. A lot of equipment too. Everywhere you look, there's some box or.
A little overwhelming.
And it's very, very well wired.
Yes.
I mean, just
I
thinking
came with a
about
bag
having
full
to
of wires.
connect
I don't
everything.
even-
That's to me, that's a headache to think about all of that.
I had my bag, I didn't even have to take out any wire, so it's
great.
It's great. Just had to set up the lights. Yeah, I know. Makes sense.
Right, so I want to introduce y'all to Wayne. She is the mentor for Janess.
Yeah, this is starting to get to me.
All right, so this is Wayna.
Oh, that's not. How are you?
She's gonna hang out, but Janess is gonna interview.
Okay.
How are you? You have a seat right here in the middle.
I hope this will put it
One more.
Sorry.
See you there.
Sorry.
You're right.
You want me to hold the guitar here?
Sure.
Yeah, let me hold that for you.
Hey, excuse me, sir.
One more after this.
One more after this.
Yeah, is that good?
Yes.
You want pizza or anything?
No. All right. No, we're good.
I'll take filet mignon.
Good, how are you?
I'm about to tell you in a second. I already know. I'm starting this one off.
Oh, you already know, because you see her whole swag.
I know, right?
There you go.
Good, how are you? Easy on her flex.
No.
Alright, we're rolling.
Okay, cool.
Okay, give me one quick sec here.
So just a conversation, we can relax.
Okay. Cool.
Okay, ready when you are.
All right, cool. Okay, tell everyone your name and what school you attend.
Hi, my name is Janess Tate. I go to Duke Ellington School of the Arts in Washington, D.C.
You asked me how I'm doing, and I'm going to reply, Viviendo el sueño, okay? And that means I'm living my dream. What is living a dream mean to you?
Living the dream is being able to do what you love, and whether you make money or not, just being able to get through it all and have fun and working with other people who like to do the same thing as you, rather than just being in it for the money. Because when it comes down to money, when you're just focused on the money, that's when it all turns black. That's when you're all like, I don't want to do this anymore. It's not waking up to do what you love is living the dream.
That is a great answer. Great answer. And what does music mean to you?
Music means to me a message to the world, a message to someone else who's hurting, who needs some help. That's what music means to me. It's just a message. It's how you feel and how you can work with it. So.
What are some of your influences?
Alicia Keys is a big influence on me. She's amazing how she carries herself as a young African woman, just sharing her music, sharing her ideas, sharing, inspiring young women around the world like me to do what you love and to always be true to yourself. And I also listen to bands and I listen to what's the name? The Fray. I listen to them. They're amazing. I also, my family, my aunts, I come from a musical family. My uncles, my grandfather, my father, especially my grandfather. He helped me. He's actually the reason I picked the guitar to play. So like one day he was sitting on the couch and he was just playing the guitar. I was like, because he plays saxophone, and I was like, I didn't know you play guitar and stuff like that. And so I had him teach me because I wanted to get closer with him. But then he passed away, and that's one of the things that kept me going with the guitar, just to be closer to him, knowing that he was watching me keep going and doing what I love. And then I started writing music as well.
What is the feeling like when you with that guitar? You got that guitar and you just start going. What's that feeling like? The feeling is amazing. Like I feel myself. I feel like I'm able to explain myself better than just like talking right here. Like I feel like if I just played a song for you right now, you would understand everything I'm talking about. So
Yeah, that's it's just being myself, just being able to share how I feel.
What would it mean to you to win the opportunity?
To win the opportunity, it would mean so much to me. Like, it would mean that I'm one step closer to actually achieving what I want to do. It's just, and then I'll be able to learn more. I'll be able to soak up more information that I could just run with and keep going. Even if I don't, like, I just have all this information that I could just pursue, and then you'll see me again, stuff like that. Like, but being able to win this, I just know that I'll be able to do more and have more and experience more.
So Janess, I heard you say that music is a message, right? So what message do you desire to convey in your music?
I desire to convey that you can do anything you want to do, and if you are hurting, you just get up and just don't worry about what everybody else has to say. Don't worry about how you look. Don't worry about all this other stuff. Just do what you love and do what you feel, and you'll be able to do anything you want to. Don't stay stuck in this. Oh, she doesn't like me. Oh, what if this? What if that? Just do it and get out and explore.
How long did it take you to get to that place where you were not afraid of what people thought about you?
It took a while, because at first going through high school, that's what it's not like they teach you that, but going through high school, going through middle school, elementary school, and all that stuff, that's what is put on you, especially how other kids would treat you and stuff like that. But then I was homeschooled, and really by my grandmother, and really she really showed me what it really means to be, respectful, and just always be true to yourself, and always just be open and to anything that you want to do. And that's when being homeschooled and having family around me, and then put out into high school, really showed me what to do with myself and how to.
So you know what I hear you saying as an educator? I hear you saying that there's a component missing in school, and that component being social skills.
Yeah.
Those social skills that need to be taught in order that students will be able to survive and thrive in those settings.
Yeah,
and so
exactly.
because we just talked to somebody else who is homeschooled as well, and it sounds like you are thriving, because not only are you getting the academic content that you need, you're also getting the social skills that will help you move over into the direction in which you're headed, which you alluded to when you said this will pretty much be a stepping stone for you.
Exactly.
So where do you see yourself going?
I see myself going far, traveling the world, just spreading my message, spreading the love, spreading positive energy, rather than, because I don't want to sell sex. That's one thing I don't want to do. I don't want to say money is the thing, money you get, money da da da, because that's not it. Doing what you love is what is it? Doing what you love is what will get you paid. Doing what you love will create more opportunities, more things to thrive and just be successful in.
So how is your attire? I love this girl. Yes.
Thank
slay.
Listen.
So how does your attire reflect you?
Well, I really love. It really took me a while to find what I like, because at first I would try to be like everybody else and stuff like that. But I really like boho chic. I really like stepping outside the box, just putting different patterns with different things, and I really like that. And my favorite color is purple, but people say pink and green looks better on me. So I decided to be open to that color, and I put something like this together, and I went shopping with my auntie, stuff like that. So yeah.
So it still gives me this. Because I listened to you talking about yourself and where you see yourself going. I see that you have this, not saying that you're her, because you're definitely you, but the style reminds me of like an India Ari feel.
True,
at
yeah.
the top. But also there's this edge to it as well, so it's not quite her, it's Janess.
Exactly.
So I'm so grateful to have you. We're both grateful to have you.
Thank you
We're
so
looking
much.
forward
This was so much fun.
your performance, and we wish you the best.
Thank you. May I say one more thing?
Okay.
I actually am trying to push my song and who I am, called Queens. It's about being true to yourself, being able to whatever you want to do, you'll be able to run the world, basically.
Yeah.
And I'm actually trying to push my brand. I wanted to give you
Girl,
one
look
of my
at you,
shirts.
entrepreneur. That's nice.
I wanted to give you one of my shirts, Queens Johness. That's my thing. So go see me on JohnessMusic.com, Johness Music, everything, social media.
Good job.
Yo, y'all gotta take a picture of this. Right here.
It's on your phone. And you two in
Yes,
yeah, I got you in this.
Dad, do we have another show for her?
Yes. Yes, that's exactly who I thought this was meant for. This third shirt.
Aw, thank you.
I'm kind of hurt.
Oh yeah, can I give
Roadie
you one
bad
right
boy.
first?
I'm carrying everything for.
Oh,
That's
that's
what I'm talking
nice.
This is my card.
Yes, see, I was there.
Okay, let's hold the shirts up and take one more picture. Both of them up.
Thank you so much.
Oh, thank you.
This was so much
All
fun.
right. Yes.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Do your thing.
Thank you.
Did you see this?
Yeah.
This is awesome.
This is how she's funding her project. She's playing at the subway
Wow.
station.
Yeah, I played the subway
Wow.
stations.
Busking.
That's brilliant.
Busking.
Right?
Yeah.
Oh.
Thank you so much.
Yes.
Thank you.
Wow.
Yeah. It's nice to meet you
Nice
guys.
meeting you.
So, Flex, we're gonna chat later?
Absolutely, we are.
Thank you.
This kid's like,
I know, right?
I was not thinking about a t-shirt, a business at her age.
And these guys.
Yeah, one more.
New York.
One more.
Yeah, she was the first one.
Hey, this is Tyler.
Okay.
Tyler raps and sings.
I saw you online.
He is our most unique contestant because of that. So awesome.
How you doing? Are you sister?
So,
I'm his
you might
mom.
start to get crowded if you feel too
Nice
crowded.
to meet you.
You know what? What's up, Flex?
How you doing? Everything good?
Yeah.
All right.
Bathsheba.
Get a couple pictures and then.
That's my mom.
Because yeah, I want to make sure that. How are you guys?
Hair, I can't. I got a lot of hair. Oh, do I need to go?
You got it.
Hi.
Thank you.
Can I do that?
Yeah, sure.
Let's get you.
Mostly covered, but the first song's completely original.
Oh, you know what? Okay.
Yeah.
Sonny Bridges on there too. How have you been?
Right, you guys are all right.
Tell everybody your name and the school you attend.
My name is Tyler Chafins, and I attend St. Charles High School in Waldorf, Maryland.
Very creative, very cool.
Tyler. So, what does music mean to you, Tyler?
Music is everything to me. I sleep and I breathe music. It wakes me up in the morning, it motivates me in everything that I do, and it influences everything that I do in life.
What would it mean for you to win the opportunity?
It would mean everything to spread my music to the world. I like to have fun with my music. I like to connect to a crowd, connect to their hearts. So, I mean, winning this would not only affect me, but would affect everyone because my music will influence everyone.
Now you rap and you sing.
Yes, sir.
If you only had to choose one, which would it be?
Ooh.
Give it to him.
Ooh. I mean, I see myself as a Drake type artist, but honestly, if I had to choose one, I'd have to choose rapping, I guess. Yeah, I feel like I'm a better rap lyricist. I can sing and I have that ability and I feel like I'm good at it. But I mean, rapping, I just feel like I have a mean flow when I rap.
I know that's right. Who are some of your influences?
Rap influences?
Oh, just musical in general.
Chris Brown, August Alsina, Prince.
Nice. Number one Prince song.
Number one, oh, Purple Rain. That's easy. That's easy. That's not even a question. Yeah.
No doubt. So, when you get up with, let me ask you this one then. You only had to choose one. studio or the stage?
Oh, stage.
Wow.
I love getting the crowd into it. The crowd makes me turn into a totally different person. I turn into a monster on stage. So yeah, I love the stage and everything that it brings.
Wow. So when we get out here on this stage, you gonna get lit?
Oh yeah, I'm gonna show you a little something. I'm gonna show you some moves. I'll show you some moves. I'll show you some moves. Yeah.
So it seems like you are just like you know who you are, right? Like if we can put a definition to your swag, what is it?
Dang, definition? Yeah, I can't put that in words. It's just so many adjectives. I really can't.
So give me a few of them.
I mean, cool, laid back, lit, energetic, colorful. Cause when I get my fashion,
you know what I'm saying?
I gotta incorporate everything. You know, I'm just like, I just can't explain it. I really
just can't. It just comes out naturally.
Yes.
Where did you get your influences in terms of like how you style yourself?
Well, Russell Westbrook.
Oh, that's right.
I love basketball. It's another part of my heart right there. So Russell
good?
Westbrook. Oh, you want to see? You want to go out there? I need a little shaking bit. Russell, I get the comparison. Odell Beckham comparison a lot. So it's another one. And I love Chris Brown's style, his whole Black Pyramid thing and stuff like that. Really influential towards my style. So yeah.
If you could do something with your music to help people, what would it be?
Ooh, autism. I wasn't able to talk until I was 8 years old.
Wow.
I was born with autism, actually, and both of my little brothers, they have severe autism. So I try to be a huge role model for the autism community, and so I just want to make a huge effect in that.
So what changed?
I mean,
you just gave me chills right there.
I mean, my mother, my grandmother, they just, and school, it's just like they gave me like so many lanes, like talking to people and communication, like, and then it just clicked. Like I clicked and I started talking to everyone.
So do you find yourself, do you have any difficulties now communicating with people, or is that all a thing that's in the past?
I feel like everything's changed, like that I'm more outgoing, but at the same time, emotionally, sometimes I have a little bit of trouble, but that's in the past. I just really like to love everyone. That's my main goal.
How does that emotional, like I don't want to say enslavement, but when you feel like you're caged within yourself, how does that come out in your music, in your performances? Because you talked about liking to be on the stage.
That energy just pushes me to make my lyrics even wiser, or make my singing even more compassionate towards the crowd. So when it comes out, it affects everyone. That's what I want my music to do, to affect everyone. And once it does, I feel accomplished.
That's awesome. Well, I'm really excited about you being here. I'm excited about all of the contestants, but just hearing your story, it is incredible to go from not talking at all
to singing and rapping.
Yes, and you are in a studio, and it's not, it wasn't just, like I know the story of Maya Angelou where she made a decision to just stop talking, right? And it sounds like you felt like you were caged within yourself, and there were a lot of influences that had to say, you can do this, let me give you a number of options for you to get your voice out there so that your voice can be cage free. And now, because you're getting your voice out there, you are thriving. You are thriving, and I cannot wait to hear. I would never have guessed that seeing your video online, and that's why you can't judge a book by its cover, right? So we're looking forward to your performance, and thank you so much for being here.
No problem. I'm honored. Thank you. I appreciate it.
Great job, my friend. Great job. Yes, great job.
Thank you.
They say the best for last.
Thank you.
Wow.
Thanks a lot, man.
No problem, sir.
You need to be doing some speeches too.
That's what I told him.
I'm serious.
Yeah.
I'm serious. You need to be traveling all over the world.
Tell your story.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's what I told him. He started not to tell us today, and I said, listen, that's important.
I'm trying not to cry right now.
Yeah. I wasn't expecting him to
to say that because he never talks about it. So.
Praise God. Oh my gosh.
Because what we did was like, I taped up everything in my house because he was just there, his reflection, and he didn't communicate. So what I did was I went around the house, at the oven, anything that cast a reflection, I covered it, and then he wasn't able to like stay in that. And so he had to come, he couldn't do that. He had to come out.
And he was like addicted to the same show. He would just watch that show. So we stopped the TV. We stopped that. We started using flashcards with him day and night. And after that, I mean, I guess it was like a few weeks of the flashcards, taping up everything. Next thing you know, between us and school, he just started getting it, started talking. But let me tell you this, when he was like 3 years old, he couldn't talk. But when we went to the DMV or whatever, he would get up and rap, but not with words. He'd be like, I'm like, everybody would just laugh at him, but who's to know that this is what he's doing now?
That's what he's called to do.
Yeah, it was weird. It was just crazy.
So let me just tell you, Tyler, these are gifts in your life.
Yes.
Always appreciate them because nobody has like a great patience like that. They're gifts. So you honor them. And I commend you guys for just having that patience.
If there's some people that's going through, that you can help.
Yes, most importantly, because he has 2 younger brothers, like he said, that has severe autism. Imagine how many other people who has Asperger's and different forms of autism he can help, and that's what's most important.
And you guys need to be going out and speaking too to tell people the strategies that you use.
Oh, I do that all the time for autism awareness and stuff like that, speak to other parents and stuff. Yep. All the time.
A greater platform.
Yeah. Well, now maybe we can get a bigger platform. We can talk about this in the public. All right, thanks, Flex.
Thank you so much.
Thanks. Flex, you looking good, by the way. You've been looking good. Every time I see you, you got a little bit.
Don't forget, I'm out there. I'm out there.
You ready for it?
I was like, that just, oh my gosh.
Okay, yeah, he has, so we have 1 and 2 to do as well. So we can just, right after this one, you can just jump right in? Y'all need some air in here?
Just grab a little bit more.
Are you our last?
I think
This is the last one.
There's one after this, and that's it.
Okay, so there's 2 more.
What time?
1 something, right?
1:14.
14.
Alright, we're gonna shut this. Go ahead and have a seat right in the middle if you'd like. Yeah, Waldorf, that's down my way.
Oh yeah, I'm from. You live in Waldorf? I live in Waldorf. I'm not from Waldorf.
I live from,
you live in Waldorf?
I'm Brian.
You need to chill, man. You need to chill right in Waldorf. Like right off Acton. Well, look,
I was down there.
Not about to tell everybody
Yeah, I know a guy in that Keek had a studio, twin, Anton Ransom. I know a buddy of mine knows him, and now I'm down in Bryan's Road, and we just moved.
Right down the street.
Good with
On your side.
Let me get a swig real quick. It's just a conversation.
Yeah.
Relax.
Alright.
We just
Yeah, I can do that.
What grade you in, man?
Yeah. I'm in 10th grade. No, it's good. Yeah.
It's like an upcoming Justin Bieber or
I hope not.
You're
honest, you know.
No, I mean like his moves. I'm not talking about his personality.
Even his moves, I'm not so sure about that.
Alright, ready when you guys are.
Alright, sir. Tell everybody your name and the school you attend.
I'm David Scastieri, and I attend Walt Whitman High School in Bethesda, Maryland.
What does music mean to you, sir?
Well, I really started getting into music after I lost my best friend and girlfriend at the time to cancer. and I started writing songs to cope with her death. And just from there, me and my sister were in a duo. I really got interested in music, and we put songs on iTunes, and all the proceeds go to Children's National Medical Center in her honor. So music, just from that, it means a lot to me because I do it in her honor.
So do you want your music to help with people that's going through some of the things that you went through?
Yeah, definitely. The song I'm recording right now is actually called Wannabe, and it's about, because it was at such a young age, I really didn't know. I knew what was happening, but I really didn't find out. Like, there were reasons, like she didn't want to see me because she didn't have her hair, because of the chemo, and it was just a lot of dark stuff that I couldn't take at age 8. So I've been hearing all these stories. I wrote it about a year ago about everything, and it's basically about how, you know, the lyrics are, you might say you're okay, you might say you're fine, but you say it all the time, and that's how I know it's a lie. So basically all the cancer patients, as they're in their treatment, you know, someone will come and say, how are you doing, are you fine? And every time they say, I'm doing all right, which is false.
So do you find that your writing is therapy for yourself?
Yes, it definitely is. Losing someone at such a young age is really hard for me. And I've been doing music since I was 5 years old in school talent shows. So writing for her, or getting into music because of her and writing for her, really gets me in the heart, I guess. Yeah.
So is that the reason why you want to make this your career?
Yes, definitely. Definitely. I wanna, all the songs on iTunes, I currently have 3. Hopefully the song I'm recording right now will go up too, but all the proceeds go to Children's National Medical Center, and Laughs for Lexi, which is her 5K race and walk in her honor.
Do you have any musical influences, people that just touch you?
Well, I have heard that I have a very obscure taste. I really want to go into alternative rock music, pretty much. And yeah, the obscure bands I listen to, you guys probably haven't heard of them, but Caption the Ballman, they're huge in Europe, not really much over here. But Kaleo, they're bluesy, alternative kind of. Jake Bugg is, I would say, folk country, and then I'm influenced by a lot of the classics like Led Zeppelin, Bob Dylan, obviously, those people like that.
So let me just say, you should check out Skillet and Flyleaf.
Right.
Yeah, they're dope. You talked about like your girlfriend that you had when you were about 8 years old, and I'm curious to know about who supported you and helped you like start this cause.
Well, because me and my sister started at such a young age, we just knew that writing songs, we just knew that music was a way to cope with her loss. And basically they started this race, Laps for Lexi, and the parents knew I sang. So the first year it happened, they said, hey, do you think you could sing a song in her honor? And I was like, sing a song, why don't I just write a song for her? So every year after that, I think it's been like about 7 years that Laps for Lexi has been up and running. Every year I come back with an original song. Thank you.
Incredible. That is, you are to be commended. You have a huge heart.
Thank you.
Do you use your music outside of that particular cause? Are there any other causes that you're concerned about?
Well, I do Down syndrome awareness too, because we're really close with the family with a child with Down syndrome, and it's called Race for Respect, and basically it's spread the word to end the word, the R word, basically. So I do that. That's another charity thing I do, and yeah, cancer. A lot of stuff with cancer at my school. I'm very involved, and at Laughs for Lexi, obviously.
So if you could put a style, and I hate doing this because sometimes your music doesn't fit a particular genre, but when it comes out, what genre would you say it's connected to?
So since I'm at such a young age, I'm only 16. I know I want to do something in alternative. I'm not sure if it's alternative rock or like more blues toned. So all the originals I write, they're all alternative, just they might not be in the same pile of like the alternative genre.
Yeah.
So Yeah, pretty much. Alternative, I know, but I write a bunch of blues. I write alternative rock, classic rock. I sometimes write folk. I started off really poppy, and my perspective kind of changed on that, and I moved farther and farther away from
Yeah,
that.
I like your swag, man, because
Thank you.
I like rock and I
Thank
like
you.
neo soul and fusing all of that stuff
Yeah.
together, a little bit of go-go because I got DC influence. Tell us about why you decided to wear what you're wearing today.
Well, first off, black is rock color, I would say, and first off, I'm wearing a Levi's Western shirt, quality shirt. I think you should buy it. But the Levi's Western shirt, it's kind of a bluesy shirt. It gives off, well, obviously a bluesy vibe. Also, I was told I kind of look like a skater guy, which is also in the alternative genre. So, yeah.
Well, we are so excited that you joined us.
Thank you
We're
for
looking
having me.
forward to having a little bit of alternative edge and swag added
Okay.
to the mix.
Awesome.
So we can't wait to hear from you, and we wish you the best.
All right, awesome. Thank you so
you.
much. Thank you so
Good
much.
job, man. Good job.
Thank you.
Thanks a lot, man.
Yeah, thank you. Should I send the next person in?
All right.
Your turn.
Hello, how are you?
Good.
Good. Have the seat right there in the center, yep. Like a shit. All right.
Girl, that hair is bountiful.
Thank you.
Volumes. Minutes. I'm just chilling. This conversation. I like your earrings.
Thank you.
Where'd you get them?
I don't know. I got them as a gift for my birthday.
Nice. That's dope.
What's your name? Angel Austin.
Ready when you guys are.
Okay. All right. Okay, tell everybody your name and what school you attend.
My name is Angel Austin, and I go to Potomac Senior High School.
What does music mean to Angel?
Music to me means like you're able to be creative and have your own style, and you're able to do what you want to do, and you're able to make it how you want it to sound.
What would it mean to win the opportunity?
It would be a great opportunity because I feel like I could pursue my music career even further and get my name out there, and it'll be good having a mentor telling me how I can better myself.
What's some of your musical influences?
This new artist named Khalid, Adele, Etta James, and Sam Smith. I'm in the R&B category.
If you had to only choose one, which would you choose? Studio or the stage?
I think the studio, because I can relax and pace myself and do it how I want to do it and get my music out there and feel creative.
So, talk a little bit about just you. Like, how is music tied to who you are?
So when I was in elementary school, I was 8 years old. I heard Adele, and that's when I was like, I wanna sing, and that's when I started becoming serious. And when I went to Thailand, being in choir, and then I pursued orchestra. So I'm getting that. I'm getting more creative and opening up to other instruments and other parts of music.
So which instruments do you play?
The violin.
Freaking awesome! I was first chair in middle school. Let's stop playing. But I love that instrument. So you're into instrumentation and everything else, and it sounds like you're getting to know more about yourself and what you like. Talk a little bit about your attire, why you decided to wear what you have on.
So I wore this because it was like chillax, but it was like a good upbeat modern style.
Well, we are so excited to have you. We're glad that you decided to join us. Is there anything else that you'd like to tell us about, like, just you in general, that we need to know?
I'm very chill, but like I know I have like instincts. Like if I don't like something, I'll be like, oh, I don't like it. But people think that I won't say that, but I'm gonna be like, oh, that's not good, or yeah, I'm very particular about how I want my stuff.
You seem like a boss. like you come off as like a boss and just, like very strategic and meticulous. Am I right?
Yes.
Okay. So I'm looking for that boss to come out on the stage, and we wish you the best.
Thank you.
Perfect, thank you.
Thank you so much.
Thank you. Bye, guys.
All right.
That's a wrap.
Yeah. Good job, guys.
Thank you, guys.
Thank you, guys. I hope this live stream is okay.
No, we have.
I know where I'm going. Give me this slice of pizza.
Yeah, I have not eaten. Oops. Yeah. Today was awesome. Incredible. Like, I'm really looking forward to finding out who's moving on to the next round of the O. This partnership with Cage Free, our company, Cage Free Voices, and WPGC, along with Mixmaster Studios and Blue Room Studios with Matthew Shell. Special shout out to Matthew of MTS Music. He is a Grammy Award winning producer. I just like to say that he produced one of my joints. But I am really blessed and honored to be part of these young people's journey, because they are phenomenal. I mean, every story, every interview was just amazing. So, stay tuned. I need to take a nap. But I'm glad you guys are up here and paying attention to this feed. We're still working out all the kinks, but it will be up and running smoothly in time for our next set of interviews for Cage Free Voices Radio. We got our interviews for April from doing this partnership with The Opportunity. WPGC, The Opportunity. Make sure you go to the odc.tv and take a look at some of those contestants. In fact, we are getting ready at Cage Free Voices to do a talent showcase on April 15th. So, stay tuned.